And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. And as expected, our AI limiters are starting to deplete. As you can see, we're slowly depleting those. So we need to ramp up production of these things. I could either overclock the ones that we have or build new ones. And I'm overclocking is great and all, but I kind of want to save that for really desperate circumstances. We have a lot of space out here that we can use, and there's no sense in overclocking if we don't need to. I'm kind of curious if there's an alternate AI limiter. I'm not aware of one. Let me throw down a manufacturer and see if it's part of this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing an alternate AI limiter, so maybe there isn't an alternate for that. Okay, so this is AI limiter, and this is AI limiter. Okay. Now we need to worry about circuits. I have circuits branching off two different places here. Now that those have a secondary place, thinking I'm gonna take this one down. And take this down. Rebuild that connection, because this is going to have to move, this big behemoth right here, and that is going to be quite the task. Not even sure where to move this thing. Let's just empty it out for now. Grab some sweet Mark 5s. Let's stop that. There's a lot of circuits in there. A whole lot of circuits. If you have an empty inventory space, if you want to help that along, I don't have really any empty inventory space. So this is going to have to be at least doubled. No, maybe not doubled. What do these produce? 15? Two should be fine. Something like that. And then these use wire 60 per minute. This is overclocked, so a lot of copper. Yeah, this power pole is in the wrong place. Let's move you there. Move this one there. This power pole is going to have to go. No, we had... No. I had one placed already. Right there. I just had to move it over a little bit. And then we need a constructor for copper cable. think right here can squeeze in something. Maybe. Trying to mirror the design I have. Try anyway. And then let's extend copper and rubber. Copper gets a splitter. And then rubber. Try to thread that needle right down the middle. That may work. Okay. Looks like these are going fine. Now we need to so yeah, we need to get these up to 60. I just want to see what the percentage is on those. 134. This should bump this up to 60. Yep. Okay. Okay, this my voice is starting to go. Now, oh, if I would have planned that out a little bit better. Let's do it. How do we want? So, quick wire comes in this way. Circuits need to go that way. I'm going to dump some circuits in here. I just don't need them on me. Nothing uses them. Well, the programmable splitters are what it not might use. Oh no, they don't. So how? Let's not hook. Yeah, we're not gonna hook that up yet. I need to figure out where things are gonna go first. Let's unload a few circuits out of there. And then we can look at this from the top here and see. Circuits go anywhere after this? They don't, okay. Yeah, I know they went to computers, so that's one place they need to go after they're built. But I'm curious, maybe we could join them up right in here. Instead of going up and over the top, I'm going to take you out, you out. If we go up and over like this, there, now it's all one line. So we could then we're going to have to split that right down the middle somewhere. Does that line up? I'm just trying to figure out where we want to put them onto that system, because I have an idea. This might be a little crazy. We're gonna go from here to here. Mark 4 belt. We're going to put a splitter like right smack in the middle. We'll be able to go one direction over to here. One direction coming up to here. I so like now that you can build over the top of splitters and such. Something like that. Of course, our quick wire setup, yeah, we're going to need to ramp that up as well. But with this, we should now be able now temporarily, let's get just to put them back into the system. Splitters. Now quick wire. quick wire setup back here is really nasty. You know, this is... Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. That's unfortunate. Pretty sure that won't work either. Yep, that won't work either. Yeah, that was... I wish I would have placed the assemblers and the merger here before I placed the storage, because if we bump that storage over just like 1 or 2 notches, it would have been a perfect place for that. But as it is, here's what we're going to do. Should empty that out, and it's right in line with the merger, so it should we should be able to just bump it right in without a problem. Ooh, those things are fast. Those Mark V belts sure do move things fast. That's crazy. All right, now quick wire. Well, that just drains itself out. The problem is throughput of this. This was built long ago, before we had vertical connections. Do I have anything I can drop off? I don't think so. It's an excessive amount of quick wire that we're chewing through right now. It's doing decently. I can't tell whether or not we are underproducing it or what. As far as alternate quick wire goes, I don't think there's an alternate quick wire. May have to resort to overclocking some of these crafters just to speed up the process. Part of the issue is, you know, there wasn't a backup of quick wire in these machines, so Caterium plus copper. I think Caterium plus copper. Yeah. That would be in an assembler then. Yeah, there it is. Alternate quick wire. Gives us 90 per minute. 7.5 Caterium and 15 copper per minute. Wow. That's a lot of copper. $15 copper. So it would half the amount of Caterium we're consuming, but it would drastically increase how much copper we're consuming. And I really don't have the bus or anything on the bus ready for that much copper. Like we are using quite a lot of copper tacking on quick wire. We may not need it. I mean, yeah, the computers use quite a lot. 75 a minute. I don't know if I have the headspace to do all that math right now. This is really where like a production statistics screen would come in handy, because it's not impossible to track when a factory is this big. Trying to track, like, okay, how much Caterium are we using? How much are we making? Because we got at least 2 different places where Caterium is being made. And then, like, how do you track how much quick wire you're using? I wouldn't even know how to begin that process. But it is building up in here. I mean, it's not depleting. By now, it should be depleting if it was going to. Yeah, see, it's backed up. So, instinct tells me that we're producing just enough quick wire at the moment. Because all of our consumers in the area are all using it. The computers are running, the AI limiters are running, everything's running using it. Oh, yeah, let's hook you up. There we go. Circuits is good. Looks like everything's happy over here. Now the big question is, oh, look at that. AI limiters are backing up. Yay! That is a good sign. just as my train pulls in. Train seems to be working well. Looks like it's all the confusion is gone out of it. That's good. How's my copper wire doing? We are pushing a whole lot of copper wire into this. Let's check this last one again. This one was the one that was on the fence. No, it's still... Looks like it's still rocking. And if need be, I can tweak maybe one of these to produce more. Maybe not. Aha! See, there's one I can tweak. Let's bump this up to like just 125%. And that will make sure that that last machine doesn't stop. And we're consuming quite a lot of iron over here because I'm using the alternate recipe for iron wire. So instead of using copper for this wire, I'm using iron. And how are these? Look at that! Heat sinks are actually backing way up. How about radio controlled things? Not really backing up, but you know, maybe slowly. How about our turbo motors? Look at that. We've got 126 of these babies. These things are brutal. This is the whole reason that we had to do all of the AI limiter and circuit upping, because this... Now imagine if we added another one of these, we would have to do we have to up the production even more. That would be crazy. Turbo motors are brutal as far as the crafting it takes to make them. All right, but that is pretty good. We have now accounted for the increase in consumption. And the factory should hum along nicely now, which is glorious. I like the sound of that. But that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.